Hey friends! In this video, we're going to build this beautiful Paris travel website using completely free AI tools. The entire website is fully scroll animated, as you can see, and the best part is that we won't be doing any manual designing or coding. So, let's get started. First, we need to find a reference visual for our website. Since we're creating a Paris travel website, I wanted a plain window view as the hero section. Searched for it on Pinterest, and after exploring a few options, I found this image. Next, I copied the image and opened ChatGPT. I asked it to recreate the image in a 16:9 aspect ratio, remove all the text, and slightly increase the width of the plain window. It generated a really nice version. After looking at it, I felt the window frame could be a little wider, so I refined the prompt once again, and this time it generated the perfect image. Now, I wanted to create an animation where the final scene reveals the Eiffel Tower, which is the main attraction of our travel website. So, I asked ChatGPT to generate a beautiful Eiffel Tower image using the same color palette. I also mentioned that it didn't need to match the real scene exactly and could include soft clouds around it so that the entire video would have a consistent visual style. The result turned out really beautiful. Next, I realized that free AI video tools don't always generate smooth transitions using only the first and last frames. So, I decided to create a middle frame that would help us split the animation into two separate videos and then merge them later. For the middle frame, I asked ChatGPT to generate a scene filled entirely with clouds. After the first attempt, I refined the prompt and asked it to create a scene where the camera is actually inside the clouds, with the entire frame surrounded by them. This version matched our overall color scheme perfectly. Now it's time to create the videos. I opened Flow AI and uploaded all 3 images. Then I selected the video generation option, where we can choose the starting and ending frames. For the first video, I selected the plain window image as the starting frame and the cloud image as the ending frame. I also asked ChatGPT to generate a short and effective prompt for Flow AI. After copying and pasting the prompt, I generated the video. And as you can see, the result is amazing. The transition is very smooth, and the camera naturally moves from inside the plane, through the window, and into the clouds. Now let's create the second part of the animation. This time, I selected the cloud image as the starting frame and the Eiffel Tower image as the ending frame. Once again, I asked ChatGPT to generate a suitable prompt for this transition, copied it into Flow AI, and generated the video. And once again, the transition looks really smooth. The camera beautifully moves through the clouds and finally reveals the Eiffel Tower, giving us a seamless cinematic animation. Now that both videos are ready, let's download them and merge them into a single video. For that, I'm using Clipchamp, which is a simple and free video editing application. I'll click on Create New Video to start a new project. Next, under My Media, click on Import Media and upload the 2 videos that we just created. Once they're uploaded, drag both videos onto the timeline one by one. Now, I'll select both clips and slightly increase their playback speed from the right-hand panel to make the animation feel a bit smoother and faster. To make the transition seamless, I'll add a transition effect between the 2 clips. And that's it. As you can see, we've quickly combined both videos into one smooth cinematic animation. Now let's export the final video and save it to our computer. The next step is to convert this video into image frames. For that, I'm using the Ezgif website. On the website, go to Video to JPG, upload your exported video, and wait for it to finish uploading. Here, I'll keep the video duration at around 10 seconds and set the frame rate to 30 FPS. Then simply click Convert to JPG. In just a few moments, the website generates all the video frames as JPG images. Now download the zip file and extract it. As you can see, every frame from the video has been exported as an individual JPG image. Now it's time to set up Antigravity IDE. Open the Antigravity website, go to the Products section, and select Antigravity IDE. Scroll down, choose the version that matches your operating system, and download it. Once the installation is complete, open Antigravity IDE. On the welcome screen, you'll see an option to open folder, and that's where we'll begin the next step. First, we need to create a new project folder where we'll store all the files for this website. I'll simply create a new folder, choose the location where I want to save it, and name it Travel Site. Once the folder is created, open it in Antigravity IDE. On the left side, you'll see your project files, and on the right side, you'll find the AI chat panel. Now we need to import all the video frames that we generated earlier. I'll open both windows side by side and simply drag the folder containing all the JPG frames into Antigravity IDE. Once it's uploaded, I'll drag the entire folder into the chat panel. Now I'll give Antigravity a prompt. Create a smooth scroll animation using the provided image sequence. Don't add any extra components, text, or UI elements. Keep the animation smooth and generate a localhost preview link once it is complete. While generating the project, Antigravity may ask for a few permissions. Simply click Accept or Submit whenever prompted, and let it continue generating the animation. After a few moments, it provides a localhost link. I'll open it, and as you can see, our smooth scroll animation is ready. The transition looks really clean and perfectly follows the sequence of the frames. Now it's time to design the website layout. For inspiration, I opened Pinterest and searched for website banner. There are plenty of great designs available, and I found one that matches the style I'm looking for. I'll use it as a visual reference. Next, I opened Google AI Studio, pasted the reference image, and gave it this prompt. Use this as a reference and recreate the banner. Keep the same layout and text structure, remove the background, use a solid black background instead. Apply the VM Sans font, use pure white text, and maintain the overall composition. After a short wait, AI Studio generated the first version of the banner. It looks good, but there are still a few things I'd like to improve. For example, the headline is too large, and the spacing between the elements needs some adjustment. So I refined the design with another prompt. Keep the banner height at 900 pixels and fit all the content within it. Reduce the headline size to 54 pixels with a medium font weight. Make the subheading smaller with a regular font weight. Reduce the spacing between the headline, subtext, and CTA button. Also, make the bottom two cards smaller, reduce their width, and add an icon to the second card similar to the first one. The updated version looks much better. However, I still noticed a few improvements that could make it even cleaner. So I gave one final refinement prompt. Center-align the navigation items, remove the flag icon, make sure both bottom cards are visible in the first fold, reduce the spacing between the CTA and the cards, and apply a transparent glass morphism effect with a blurred background to both cards. The nice thing about AI Studio is that you don't need to write perfect prompts. Just describe the changes you want in simple language, and as you keep refining the design, the results continue to improve. While AI Studio is working on the design, I also opened ChatGPT and asked it to generate website content for 5 different sections. Within a few seconds, it generated all the content which we'll use throughout the website. I'm planning to create 4 to 5 sections, and this content will fit perfectly. Now that our banner is almost ready, let's start working on the remaining sections of the website. At the same time, I'm also using ChatGPT to generate the content. Whenever I need to make changes to the layout, I simply update the prompt in AI Studio, and whenever I need text, I ask ChatGPT to generate it. For the banner, I'm copying the content generated by ChatGPT and pasting it directly into AI Studio. I also asked ChatGPT to create content for the 2 information cards displayed at the bottom of the banner. Once it generated the content, I simply copied and pasted that as well. Now it's time to design the remaining sections of the website. Just like we did for the banner, I'm searching Pinterest for design inspiration. I'll pick a suitable reference for each section, upload it to Google AI Studio, and ask it to recreate the layout while keeping the same visual style as the rest of the website. For the second section, I found a layout that perfectly matches what I had in mind. So I uploaded it to AI Studio and used a prompt like this. Create the second section below the banner. Include a headline, subheading, and a row of brand logos in a layout similar to the reference. Keep the typography, spacing, and overall design style consistent with the previous section. After a few moments, AI Studio generated the layout almost exactly as I wanted. If anything needs to be adjusted, I can simply describe the changes in another prompt, and it will refine the design further. I'll continue following the same workflow for the remaining sections, finding a good reference, recreating it in AI Studio, refining the design whenever needed, and using ChatGPT to generate the content. This process is fast, simple, and helps maintain a consistent design throughout the entire website. As you can see, all 4 sections have now been created, and they're looking really clean and consistent. Now I want to add one final section. This will be our 5th section, where the Eiffel Tower will be placed in the center with 4 information cards surrounding it, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So, in AI Studio, I simply gave a prompt to create a 4-card layout while keeping the center area empty for the main visual. It generated the layout exactly as I wanted, and now the overall website feels complete. Next, we need to export this design. I'll click on Code, then select Export, and finally choose Download as zip. Once the zip file is downloaded, I'll extract it. Inside the project folder, open the SRC folder and drag it into the Antigravity IDE chat panel. Now I'll give Antigravity this prompt. The uploaded files contain the components and content for our website. Integrate this layout into the scroll animation that we created earlier. As the user scrolls, each section should appear smoothly, one after another. Antigravity starts generating the project. And after a few moments, it provides a localhost link. Let's open it. As you can see, all the sections have been integrated perfectly with the scroll animation. Everything appears smoothly as we scroll, and the experience already looks really impressive. There are still a few refinements I'd like to make. For example, I want the headline, subheading, and CTA button in the hero section to be centered so they fit perfectly inside the plain window. In the 3rd section, the cards look a bit flat, so I'll ask Antigravity to apply a gradient background similar to the cards in the 4th section. I also want to replace one of the images in the 4th section. For that, I generated a new Eiffel Tower image using ChatGPT. Now, because Antigravity works better with image URLs instead of local JPG files, I'll upload the image to Cloudinary. After uploading it, I'll copy the image URL from the Assets section, paste it into Antigravity, and ask it to use this image in the design. After a few seconds, all the changes are applied perfectly. The final step is to make the website feel more alive by adding subtle micro-interactions and animations. I'll simply ask Antigravity to add smooth hover effects, entrance animations, and small interactions across the website. And there you go. The website now feels much more polished. The sections animate beautifully, the components have subtle interactions, and the entire experience looks smooth and professional. And that's how we built this fully scroll-animated Paris travel website in just a few minutes using completely free AI tools, without writing code or designing everything manually. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.